Hey y'all. Sorry I can't make it today. I just keep getting sick. But hopefully I can crudely demonstrate how my project works over video. Hopefully it doesn't make you guys too nauseous with me moving the camera around. But this is my alter media presentation. Um, the main media object that I am working with is called a Pocket Operator. It's this device by Teenage Engineering that is essentially like a handheld portable drum synthesizer and sequencer. It's really cute. I mean, I don't know if you can see there. There's got a little graphic. Um, you know, it's got like animations on it and stuff. Really cool. Um, you know, lets you select sounds and sequence them into different 4-bar drum loops essentially. So I'm taking that media object and I'm altering it using this software called Max MSP. There's a class that teaches how to use this called Real-Time Systems that I'm in right now. Essentially what this is a software that lets users build their own audio visual effects, processors, just patches that let you do any multitude, basically unlimited possibilities for how you can alter, process, add effects to video and audio signals. You can see an example. This is what my patch looks like right here. I've dubbed it the Scrambler. And basically what I have this doing, if you can see right here, is as I press keys 1 through 16, or pads 1 through 16, I will also press 1 through 16 on my keyboard, or 1 through 9 on my keyboard, and then type in terms 10, 11 through 16 on my keyboard, and that will, in real time, affect these series of effects that are being added on to the output from the Pocket Operator. The idea of this is that, like, as you are creating a signal with the Pocket Operator, you are also altering it, destroying it in this kind of like self-deteriorating process. It's not quite as automatic as I would like to have it be. There's a separate thing you can buy on like Etsy that allows you to plug in this input right here. I don't know if you can see that. To another device, which translates all of the inputs to MIDI inputs that would directly correspond to, like, if I pressed 1 on the drum pad, it would also, press 1 right there, and you can see the button go off. Because I don't have that, it's not really in my budget. I'm going to be doing it myself on both. In class, I would have a partner to do that, which is a little bit, maybe even more interesting, to kind of let you embody the role of both the creator and the hacker, and switch between those roles whenever you want. I am both in this example. But basically what I'm going to do is try and build out a really simple, let's say like a dance groove, and see the effect of this patch on the output from the Pocket Operator. So let's start by choosing like a kick, for example. You guys can hear that, hopefully. When I press 1, I should also press 1 on the keyboard. Oops, sorry, I'm typing right now. Okay, great. So I'll press 1. You can see the button go off and the overdrive changes to 5. So now it's a little bit more distorted. And now we can switch to maybe creating a 4 on the floor kick pattern. So we'll do 1, 5, 9, 13. And then I'll really quickly just go 1, 5, 9, and 13. I don't know if you can see that, but the filter changed, the reverb changed, the feedback changed. And so now when I press play, that's what it sounds like. Okay, so now that we have really basic kick pattern, let's go do like a hi-hat. Let me see, I think hi-hats are around here. So you can't even really hear it because of the effects already. I think that's kind of the point, is to like make this much harder and open up new avenues for creativity for the user. So I believe that 7 is a hi-hat. I'm gonna add, let's say, hi-hats on 3, 7, 11, and 15. So now we type in 3, 7, 11, and 15. Okay, cool. And now what we need is a snare. That sounds like a snare, right? 6. So now I'm gonna add snares to 5 and 13. Okay, cool. So now we can kind of hear this, but you can already see like the effect of this is pretty interesting. A little bit industrial sounding. Why don't we add like I don't know, some other effect? There's like a siren on 4. Oh wait, no. So why don't we add that? You can add that to like, I don't know, a fun little spot, like 7. And then maybe we can add like an open hat or a crash. I think that's a crash. Oh, shit. Okay. Anyway, so we'll add like a crash to 15. Anyway, so you can see, all of these buttons have different combinations of effects at different varying intensities. I'm not going to show every single one for the sake of time, but it gets, pretty intense at times. The cool thing about this is that Mackenzie Work talks about, there are dual motivations for the hacker, and one of them is to proliferate open access information, which I think that this does. This is analogous to any other drum pad sampling device, like an SP404. And this can maybe help people who use sampling in their art forms evade some sort of copyright jurisdiction. But there's also this second motivation. Sorry, let me turn this down. There's also this second motivation of the hacker to create something proprietary and reproducible, as a means of generating income and, removing them from dependence on the bourgeoisie. So to kind of facilitate that side of things as well, I've added a dry signal fader. So now, you can add a little bit more reproducibility to things. You can even turn down the wet signal and just focus on the dry signal, This is important to add for that, because even if you input, even if you create the same drum sequence with the same drums twice in a row, you won't have the same combination of effects on the final product unless you specifically input every button in the same exact order, which is pretty much impossible because I inputted at least 50 times into this just to create a 4 sample drum sequence. But you can add effects internally into this. There are 16 different drums to add. It can obviously get more complicated, and reproducing something twice with the same exact combination of inputs is virtually impossible. So having this dry signal for that increases the possibility for reproducibility. Anyway, that's pretty much it. No, this is super long, sorry. But I am excited to watch everybody else's projects in the Google Drive today. Sorry I can't be there. Thank you guys for watching. Happy Thanksgiving.